Zuck the cuck drinks water like a duck, but he also drinks your data. So tell him and Google to shove your data up their schwing-schwangs by downloading the Brave browser. It's free, blocks online advertising, and protects your privacy and data from evil tech companies. You only see ads if you want to see them, and you get cryptocurrency for your attention. Don't let Zuck use you to make a buck. Download Brave by clicking on the link down below.
Howdy, lieutenants and economists. The most volatile, evil, disgusting things on the planet, humans. If you have a video request, you can always go to assholeconsulting.com. Yeah, I am gonna charge you, kids.
And that is the importance of not fucking up.
You are such an asshole!
Morning, children. The old Capmeister here, gonna bang out some more asshole consulting. I'm gonna anonymize this a bit because there's too much details. I'm a STEM professional in a foreign country, and you're in your lower 30s, and you work for a decent paying company near a major town in this country. You'd like my asshole advice on your girlfriend. First, some background on her. You are somewhat older than her, and you met her when you were in your 20s. She was raised by a single mom. Dad abandoned them after getting divorced when she was really young. And her mom is a teacher. And later got remarried to his stepfather, who was very indifferent towards his girlfriend. Her grandparents took care of her a lot. She has my similar religious beliefs and raised in my same country. She's kind of a classy lady. She likes to read good literature, likes classical songs, likes to cook, likes to go for walks. Has similar politics, is into new languages. I'm just going and other things that indicate yes, she is better than your average bear. She's very polite, does not curse, handles her money pretty good, and she does not like to spend a lot of time shopping, unlike average women in my country. My family, especially my mom, adore her. She is quiet, lovable. She has amazing blue eyes and a sweet voice, has nice skin, and her body is like that of a 14 to 15-year-old, not that developed girl. What? I hope she's not 14 or 15. I met her when I was a broke student. I had to pay his studies. I had difficulties to both work and study at the same time. Throughout the 4 years, I worked shitty summer jobs and early first semesters of the student year. She had no problem with the fact that I had no serious job back then and no car, but that of my parents when they allowed me to use it. Okay, your parents lent you the car. We met a lot. His English is pretty good. Now, we met a lot via a lot of public transportation, and she did not mind, unlike a lot of the other girls here. We have a lot of common interests, hobbies, and tastes. She does not even mind that I go abroad with my friends to Europe from time to time, or even twice to Mexico. She is currently a first-degree student and prefers to live during the weekdays in her university town. And thus we do not live together so far. Up until the last year and a half, I could not even afford to rent together a place because I had a shit-paying student job and some debt I accumulated. Now I have no debts and I can afford it, but I do not want to live in her boring, forsaken university town because I am still young and do not wish to be miserable. I am the primer source of social life. She decided to cut off all of her childhood friends because she deems them as too boring. Now she does not have any social activities but my own. Unfortunately, I cheated on her because I wanted to bang a woman with big tits. Because she does not have big tits because I kind of missed that. I enjoy her sexual activities, though she is far from the best sex I've ever had. I enjoy her company, friendship, and my feelings towards her much more than the physical satisfaction. Okay, you're still talking about my girlfriend. She found out about my mischievous act, and thankfully she seemed to kind of get over it. Oh, they never get over it, dude. We generally text a lot of times in the day. I call her every morning and every evening. The cheating caused me a lot of grief after I understood how much it hurt her. I even consulted a psychologist on how to get over my guilt and fix her early. Well, that's good you did that, man. I mean, not that you cheated on her, but that you because that's the paradox every guy faces is our genetics is just, let's bang everything possible. Why would anyone care? Then you find out how much it hurts them, and you even went to see a therapist. So, I mean, you have empathy, sympathy, empathy. You are putting her first in life, even though I know that sounds ironic. You cheated on her, but the fact you felt bad means you actually did put her somewhat first in your life. Secondly, some background on the incidents that we had. Last Independence Day at a friend's party, my girlfriend saw my good friend's wife somewhat giggles with her female friend at the dining table. Ah! Oh, you're just leading up to it. Okay. Your buddy's wife was giggling with another female friend at the dining table. All right, I see. My girlfriend did not receive a nice impression of my friend's wife that night, and especially of her good-looking friend, who should call her a slut. Oh. She saw his wife a couple times at bars, but generally hardly spoke to her. She was also angry at me when I looked at her female friend for even just gazing at her general direction. I do know what my girlfriend saw or heard. What these women said, I tend to think that she just imagined what they said and everything was going out of context, but she just urged me to leave angrily, to which I accepted. As they say in your country, this thing I won't say, which is not wrong or rude, it's just I don't want to out your country. A couple months passed and we were invited to my friend's home to eat Saturday lunch with him. My surprise, girlfriend had no problem to go. When we went there, had a nice cordial time. To the incident itself, I booked a vacation for two of us in a country for the coming holiday. I paid for everything. It had been 2 years since our last excursion abroad together. Dude, you've got to learn write more efficiently, guys. Fucking hell. You want to blather, talk to Stefan Molyneux. Get in line and expect a 6-month wait. Now I gotta highlight this. All right, so you went with your friends. I'm trying to really clean up your English. You went with some friends. Okay, so it was the same couple you had dinner with. You told your girlfriend she was really pissed. She told me that she has no intention to meet them or even for a small drink. She even threatens to not come at all and that she does not care for them and also me in such case. Wow. She told me that she wants a vacation for only two of us without any interruptions and that the fact that they come upsets her deeply. I tried to calm her down and ask for a small compromise as to just to meet for a drink or something, but to no avail. She does not care for this old friendship with him. You're just talking your dude buddy. And she insists that I will tell my friend that we will under no circumstances see each other in this country you had booked your flight to. She even wants a proof that I told him such. She said that if I will not tell him that she will tell them both and his wife to their faces at a near upcoming wedding or another good friend of ours. And she said that she does not mind that my face will change colors because of that. Now I'm afraid that this relationship with him and even also my other good... You fear. You're not afraid of your relationship. You fear for. I fear for this. I fear that this will hurt my relationship with him and even also my other good friends. I fear that my friends will mock me because of this and they will invite us both less and less. Furthermore, both my friend and his wife are in a respectable field. My friend is also in your field, like myself, and his wife is a respectable field. I want to keep our friendship because they could potentially find me at work if needed. Vitamin P? I also fear that if I agree to her will right now, she would force me to do other stupid shit that I really, really don't want to do and that I cannot agree with. I do not want her cause alienations between my friends. I fear that she could turn out to be a bad spouse for me because I want to get this settled. But this incident just upsets me deeply. What is your advice? Well, wait, did you cheat with this guy's wife? I'm lost on the cheating. Guys, fucking communication skills. I can't, and that's the other thing, guys. I can't get angry. I could get a little upset, but I can't get angry, at least for the near future. So I'm gonna have to charge a lot more just to calm myself down. Okay, so this incident. Okay. So the incident with the wife, let me read this again. Okay, here's what's going. Okay, I see now. You didn't bang this wife's friend or your buddy's wife. All right, I got it. Now I got it. It's just that the wife giggled at your girlfriend, did that with her female friend. This is so fucking middle schoolish. And because you've cheated on your girlfriend in the past, any good-looking piece of tail that walks past you, which you looked at, she's going to get jealous with, and she's going to, she in other words, she doesn't trust you. Or she doesn't trust that you won't succumb to temptation. That's what it is. And this is the price you get to pay for cheating on your girlfriend, is she doesn't want to hang out with that woman. That woman disrespected her somehow, maybe because she looked so young. But it was catalyst, if that's a word. It was brought along by her very good-looking friend, which you scoped out, and now she's associating that with this female, with this wife of your friend. You've been dating 5 years. Okay. Here's what you got to do. The main thing is she wants to have this vacation with you and not that woman. She doesn't want to share it, and you know what? That's fine. Choose your battles, because you're going to meet your buddy later. All right? If you were living at home, back in your home country, and she wasn't letting you go out, and you weren't the master of ceremonies, like right now you said you're the nucleus or the center of all social activity, it doesn't seem like she's stopping you from hanging out with these guys when you're back at home. It's just that this trip, she probably just wanted it to be you and her and not to run into any other friends. You know, you could also argue, is that a hill for her to die on? That sounds pretty stupid. I agree with you. It's like, come on, they're down, man. We could just go have a drink. But you know what? Just let her have this one, man. Just let her have this one. If you go back home to your home country and she pulls this shit, that's a problem. Okay? That's a problem. So we're going to do a wait and see. A lot of you want me to give you this answer when sometimes it's just wait and see. You've sang her praises. I'm going to assume you are correct, and she's wonderful, and she's in college, and she, it's not good that she came from a broken home, but some people take that and they become very traditional. You seem to really like her. Your parents seem to like her. I learned that when your parents really, really like a girl, maybe you ought to pay attention and listen. There was a couple that got away that way. Of course, when you're just starving and trying to get food, you don't really listen to what your parents say about, well, you should date this girl and get married and have kids. Like, oh, really? Money, please. Anyway, you've sang her praises enough and sold her to me enough that I would say go on this vacation, don't go see your buddies, and when you get back, see what happens. If she's like, yeah, go hang out with your buddies, go do this, let's go together, let's have fun, then you're okay. I'd even forgive her if she doesn't want to hang out with that woman, fine. She doesn't have to hang out with that woman. Then maybe just you and your buddy. But here's another reason why I'm willing to give her a little bit of more forgiveness. You're 31, and I don't know what it's like in your country, but I'm pretty sure it's the same because it seems to be universal. This is about the time you lose all your friends. This is about the time where wifey poo, or she doesn't want you to go out anymore. Kind of like your girlfriend now, but she wants you be married and it be all the time. A lot of it is where your male friends are just too damn tired. A lot of them were only your friends in the past until they got pussy. That's definitely one of those things. And you're going to, what sounds like a really nice girl that you got now, you're going to like potentially break up with her because of one spat over one vacation, in the fear that she's not going to let you hang out with your buddies in the future. And that's a fight. You could say, no, I'm going to hang out with my friends. I'm going out with Bob or Frank or Steve. You are allowed to come with, but you don't have to. But you're not telling me because I have friends. You're supposed to have friends. You're supposed to. Yeah, I can't ever see the GF ever saying, no, don't go hang out with that Chad Elkins feller. He did not that stinking Atham feller either. You can't hang out with those people. That's a bad sign, but that hasn't come to this point yet. My point is that is likely to happen to your friends. Not only will the wives not let them go out, they won't go out. They'll get tired. It just won't happen. You're going to lose your friends. I can't guarantee that. And then what you're going to be left with is your spouse. That's basically all you're really going to be left with. Sure, every once in a while you still hang out with your buddies. And if you're like me and you have the time at least and enough of a budget, you can sleep on people's couches. There was that 6 to 7 year period I was, Cappy Appleseed, driving across the country, crashing on people's couches. But even that gets tiring where you got to fly out to these venues just to hang out with people for, a week or two. I even did that last week, hung out with the Masculine Geeks. It was a fun time, but it was tiring. Not the hanging out was easy, it was the flying. It just kills you. I would hold on to this girl and see if this becomes a policy with her, that you're not allowed to hang out with guys back at home, or if it was just this trip. And then I would also hang on to her because you'll find out, you'll see in about 2 to 3 years, your friends are going to start dropping like flies. They are going to drop like German Messerschmitts in World War II. They're just going to get shot down. And then you're going to be like, God, I wish I held on to that girl. So that's it. So wait and see. All right, wisdoms, questions, all that stuff below, assholeconsulting.com. What we got for books here? The Pence Principle. How to Me Too Proof Yourself. It's written by Randy Bentwick. The School of Errors, written by our good friend Dr. David Perotin, in case you happen to have kids. And you want to make sure they don't get shut up at a school. We have Reconnaissance Man for any of you young men looking to adventure throughout the United States. And the standard old by Bachelor Pad Economics. Get that book, mandatory reading. All that wisdom right there. You will not fail. So we'll see you guys later. Toodles.